Greetings, fellow time travelers. Welcome back to the Prologue world for episode 53. A rainy Prologue world today. Yeah, well, hopefully it doesn't rain every day. Well, it rains quite a bit, doesn't it? It seems like half of the time it rains, pretty much. Not really. It just seems that way. It just feels that way. Anyways, today I have a very exciting episode for you today. I'm gonna be continuing to help make America great again by playing Minecraft. Specifically, I wanted to get more work done on the roof. I think I'm gonna need more cobblestone for the chimney, though. It takes a lot of rocks to build this massive chimney, and it has a long way still to go. And I don't think I have enough cobblestone for it to actually pop through the roof. I need it to go at least further, take it beyond the roof. So I'm gonna need to start with that. I wanna just have enough cobble. It's not gonna take me too long because I don't need like a whole lot more cobblestone. I just want maybe like 3 more stacks of it, like that, perhaps. And then I think that's gonna be enough. So I'm gonna need I'm probably gonna use up like 1 pick for that. Yeah, making America great again by building Minehead Farmhouse in Minecraft, because that totally makes sense, right? I'm not sure. It's a hard case to make. All right, how this contributes towards the effort. Oh, I got lots of spare picks. How this contributes to the effort of making America great again. I'd really like to make. I'm serious. I want to make this case, because I have to start off with what the heck is the point of video games? How do video games, what is the advantage? What is how do you make the case that video games are worthwhile to begin with? Because that's something. I mean, before I get to talking about how this helps make America great again, I have to make the case for what is there any benefit whatsoever? Is there any value whatsoever in video gaming? how does playing a video game ever help anything great, or do anything to help anything in any kind of way whatsoever, right? Because you're just manipulating data inside of your computer. You're not actually making any kind of difference in the real world. Besides for perhaps the effect that it might have on you mentally, on your mind, on your brain, and what's inside of your head. So that's kind of the lead. That's kind of the leading. That's kind of where I'm going to be having to go with it. That's the only lead that I have actually for making the case that there is anything, that there's any value in gaming whatsoever. I missed it. I missed out. I should have paused the commentary and enjoyed the. I don't even have. And enjoyed the farm, the harvesting moment. I missed it. I keep doing that. It's a bad habit. I'm trying to break the bad habit. I'm trying to remember to pause the commentary and just soak in the sensation, right? But no, I keep kind of I screw it up. All right. Anyways, all right. Yeah. What's the point of video games in general? How does this help anything ever? Not just Minecraft. I mean, I guess this applies to all video games, right? Because it's a very common criticism of video games. We're not doing anything productive. The productivity culture would have you very mad at yourself for playing video games, for wasting your time building a building in Minecraft. It doesn't do anything. What's the point? You're spending hundreds of hours. It takes like 20 hours to get through 100 days in Minecraft. Approximately. So that's like, half a week of full-time work or around, or so something, or so somewhere in that range. Right, so it's very time consuming. You could spend a lifetime playing some of these games. So the modern games, let alone Minecraft is an infinite game. You can spend lifetimes exclusively playing Minecraft and not do anything else except with your life except for play Minecraft your entire life. You can dedicate your entire life to playing Minecraft and perhaps recording videos of yourself playing Minecraft and editing the if you're a good YouTuber, unlike me, you would actually edit your videos and put a little bit more effort into it to make them somewhat more presentable and entertaining, actually entertaining, as opposed to completely unimpressive and not entertaining whatsoever, and not really particularly informative either. But there is still what's the point? Why are we doing this? How is this helping anything? How does this help make America great again? So there's really only one. Well, I have four actually. There's four different ideas that I had, four different leads, four different lines of inquiry, of trains of thoughts of where I could go with this, and only two of them are like actually significant points. There's 2 points that I feel like are kind of moot, but I'll talk about them anyways. But the two that are kind of significant, and they're both mental. They're both like. So it's effective cope. So I do think that there's a space for video games in mental health treatment. I do think that, and it's very common that people play video games just to feel better, just because it's not as unhealthy. Like even if you think of it as an addiction, that video game, there's something very addicting to it, and it can be unhealthy for you if you do it too much of it. I would say it's one of the healthiest addictions, considering that, yeah, you're using up a lot of time, but it's not really hurting you physically. I mean, I guess if you're spending a lot of time, I didn't really mean to do that. If you're spending a lot of time, and I need a sapling now. Sapling? I got carried away on autopilot. Not really thinking. No, come on, man. Come on, man. Just when I need a sapling, it doesn't want to give me any saplings. That's frustrating. That's all right. I'm sure it's going to make saplings in just a second. Is that enough cobblestone? I think that's enough cobblestone for now. I've basically done it. Now I can go back to actually doing some more roof work. I do want to do some more roof work. So yeah, I think it's a reliable coping mechanism, and it's not. Perhaps it is addicting. Perhaps it is. It takes up time. So you could make the case that it's a waste of time. You could be doing something more productive. Even if you're looking for good coping mechanisms, there's more productive coping mechanisms than playing video games. But I think it's actually fairly effective. Like it does kind of get your brain out of a depressive, anxious state of mind. It does something to. It's good for distracting yourself. If you're trying to intentionally distract yourself, video games are great for that, and there is merit in that, in as far as that can help with mental health things. I kind of just want to go ahead and fill these in, because I know the shape of these, but for these windows not to trip me out, for them to feel like to see clearly where the window goes, so that I don't have to imagine it anymore. I can just go ahead and fill it in, so I'm seeing it, so I'm not just imagining the glass being there. And that would at least go up that high, just where it's not entirely clear what's going to happen there. And then I want to do the same thing on this side, just to have that as like to make it easier to see what's going on, I guess. So yeah, I'll try to get back to the commentary. It's a lot more difficult to be trying to do commentary when you're not also trying to build. But I'll try. I'll probably continue on with this topic in the next episode, probably, or just whenever the next time will be that I'm actually going to. Oh, I should have brought more stairs with me. I need to go up. I need to put up some stairs over here too. Or just break these ones down, I guess. All right, let's complete something. Let's do something today. Let's complete this. So there's that. I do think that it's effective coping, a good coping mechanism, and it is because it's systematic. Because the video games are brain friendly, because they make your brain feel good, because it's a systematic process. Is that the glass just going propped up right against the danger, right against the stairs? I guess. I mean, you can't see the auspicious cornering there, so it's not really too big of a deal. I guess that's what's going on. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check real quick. See underneath what's going on. Yeah, like that of the with the crosshair there. So there's stairs up above that, and that's basically the block I'm pointing to. That's upside down stairs, and then this line, well, that's just a line connection. It's connecting by an auspicious corner, but that's okay because you can't see it. So I'm gonna say that's okay. And besides, they're connected well. They have good connections. Otherwise, like they're still connected by these stairs, and the glass will hold them up. Yeah, all right, it's fine. It makes sense. It's not too bad. That's all right. I'm okay with it. But yeah. So it's brain friendly, in the sense that you're playing within a well-defined system, and that's kind of how video games are generally. It's a well-defined system, and that's why they're so your brain likes it, because it's not like the real world can be really kind of muddy and unclear, right? But that's kind of the big advantage of video games. All right, what am I doing over here? Why am I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what the heck? I keep running into this, where this is a difficult stage of the process. All right, I just want to do a little bit more, just to fill this in a little bit out here. Do a little bit of more of this, like that. There we go. I think the rest of this is gonna be easier. I want to just get the hard parts done. These are the hard. These little awnings, these little side windows where there's diagonal stairs. But anyways, that's just one of the things. That's just one of the points. The other one. So I think, and this is also relates to mental health. It's another mental health thing that makes video games pretty cool, pretty good for you. And that's, I kind of want to do the upside down stairs while I'm at it too. And that's that. I think it builds up motivational reserves. So you might not feel motivated to be doing anything, but you're motivated enough to play Minecraft. And Minecraft, it's actually. It takes some motivational energy to play Minecraft, because building stuff can be really tedious. It's actually kind of challenging just to not lose motivation while you're doing this. So it's actually just, if you have the motivation to do this and you get yourself to do this, it kind of gets the ball rolling, and then seeing a build come to completion is very rewarding, and that can actually make you feel more motivated to do other things. So I think that in that regard, it's also kind of a win. Like so even if you're struggling with motivation, and so it's kind of that's kind of an excuse for procrastination. Also, like I do think that's kind of what I would tell myself when I did have more significant issues with video game addiction. When I did have obligations, like when I was trying to go to college. And I ended up playing lots of video games as a means of procrastination, because I didn't want to do the papers. I didn't want to write papers. I ended up playing lots of video games. Knowing that it's, just thinking that, rationalizing it with this kind of logic that, well, I might not feel motivated right now, but if I play a little bit more of this game, that's actually going to help me. It's going to help revitalize my motivational energy. And I think that is true. It is true. It's not just a procrastinator's rationalization. It is true. It's just that sometimes you need so much of that, or sometimes you're so unmotivated to do the things that you really need to do, that it just doesn't quite work out, and you end up just kind of procrastinating indefinitely and very anxiously, and it's just not enough. Nothing. You're not going to be able to procrastinate yourself towards having more motivation as a result. So that's kind of tricky. That's tricky. It's more useful. It's not useful when you're trying to force yourself to do something in particular, like writing a paper, and you're trying to work yourself up to having to write a paper. Then I would say that in that case you're just straight up procrastinating. But if you're having trouble with motivation in general, that's when I think it's useful. If you're not a very functional person, and you're trying to just get yourself to do anything, just getting anything. If you're a very depressed person, you might have a struggle to get yourself to do anything. You might feel completely demotivated and demoralized, and not really feel like doing anything at all. Like you'd rather, like there were times when I was a lot more depressed. I mean, I guess currently life's not great. But it used to be a lot worse. And I remember when it used to be a lot worse, I didn't even have the motivation to play Minecraft. I literally didn't want to do anything other than just sit around and dwell. And that's the only thing that I wanted to do. And trying to get yourself out of that funk, that's something that Minecraft can actually be very useful for. Like if you can at least get yourself started with some Minecrafting, that can help get your brain rolling. So, I do think that in that regard, so that's two ways in which it is an effect. Like I do think video games are good for mental health purposes, for people that are not entirely highly functional, that are not doing. Ow! Well, that was not. I didn't fall all the way. See, if I fell all the way down, that would have killed me, because that is that's within that's death range. Yeah, I never react fast enough to switch to the water bucket and water clutch myself when I'm in free fall. That's just not realistic. I don't think there's any hope for that. I can't really. I carry around the water bucket so that I can intentionally do the water clutch. Even though that barely happens. That happens a lot actually. That's not like it never happens. It does happen sometimes. All right, let's do that, and then I want to finish that stair from that other side too. I think I have one more day. I'm good on time. I'm pretty sure. All right. So there's that. There's a motivation, and just as a coping mechanism, just to make you feel better, right? And to make you feel more motivated. I do think that video games are good for that. Minecraft in particular, I think, is good for that. And that's another point. I really want to make this point that Minecraft, in my opinion, is like the reason I'm kind of trying to stick exclusively to Minecraft. These days, I'm trying not to play anything else other than Minecraft, because in terms of productivity, if you care about productivity, Minecraft is the most productive game in the sense that you retain things. You get to retain stuff from it. Video games generally, video games are, you don't keep anything from them. You might be able to, in some games you can take screenshots, and you get to retain the screenshots, maybe of things that you've built, and maybe like city builders. I really like city builder games because they're also kind of creative, and there's this sense of there's the sensation of a tycoon. The tycoon kind of feel is appealing to me. So I like those. But then still, once you have completed your done whatever you wanted to do with your one save, well, you can't just keep playing it indefinitely. Minecraft, you can keep playing Minecraft indefinitely, literally forever. And that generally doesn't actually come to fruition. Everybody intends to. We all want our worlds to go on forever when we start, but then it's rare that you actually follow through with that. I'm going to be trying to follow through with that this year. One of my resolutions, 2025 resolutions, is to not start any new Minecraft worlds. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to really try really hard to avoid starting new Minecraft worlds. Where are my stairs? That's it. I'm out of stairs. You got through a lot of stairs. I knew that. I knew that you were going to go through. That was going to happen. All right. I need to. Damn it. That was probably not really necessary. I probably wouldn't have hurt myself very much dropping the. Yeah, it's only 3 blocks. So yeah, Minecraft exclusive is in the sense of productivity. For productivity matters, it's exclusively, not exclusively. I mean, there's Factorio, which is also kind of infinite. I guess there's other games that are kind of infinite, where you can just keep playing it indefinitely. So Minecraft is kind of like that. You can keep playing it indefinitely. You can build a world you can stay in a same world for thousands of days, and it has a cumulative effect to it, where like it gets better the more you play. With time, it becomes more entertaining, more interesting with time. I can go ahead and put up a light up here to make it a little brighter. I'm gonna need to put more lights up on this roof, of course, eventually. This roof is this is kind of preliminary. This is all preliminary. There's gonna be little, fence posts with lights on it here and there. I haven't figured out exactly where those spots are gonna be yet. Up here, there's gonna be fence post with light. Do I want more than one? Do I have? Oh, I don't have any fence either. Not a fenced. Oh man, that's alright. I have to go back down. I have to make more fence posts, make more stairs, and it's probably also going to be time to sleep at that point. And I can't clutch down from here because there's planks underneath, so you can't water clutch down onto planks, onto a staircase. I can clutch down on a staircase. Let's see if I can do that, because this isn't. I'm not within range of dying. I'll be alright if I don't manage to. I think I can catch onto the stairs. Alright, let's try to do that. No. Oh, I did it. I actually caught onto the stairs. Yeah, if you just catch the stairs, it won't kill you. That's pretty neat. I was still thinking over here about how to fit a third chest in. Now it's not possible. There's no way to make a chest look good up there. It's just only gonna have to be 2 stairs, 2 chests, 2 double chests. Oof. I need to keep talking. There's more things to say. There's more things to say in this matter. I have more things on my index card. There's 2 other points that I thought were kind of moot that I wanted to, but are still worth mentioning. So one other benefit of video games is that it does exercise your brain very, very well, actually. Like it's because of how systematic video games are. I think our brains are very well attuned for them, and our brains really like that. And our brains like that in part because it exercises them. It exercises your brain. Like your brains are. It's like oiling your motor. It's like oiling up your motor. The systematic nature of games, of video games, and of games like of Minecraft too. But all video games are very systematic. I got lots of fence. I'll just bring some of that along. Stairs. Let's go ahead and make some stairs. Some more stairs. Lots of stairs. Yeah, let's just convert all of that to. Yeah, let's make all of the stairs out. We're gonna need so many stairs. I'm not even worried about making too many. That's probably still not gonna be enough. It's still not gonna be enough. Lots of stairs. Let's do it. There we go. Lots of stairs. Still got plenty more cobblestone. I probably can drop some of this off. So yeah, it exercises your brain. Basically doing anything that takes any kind of skill, because video games there is a skill to it, especially Minecraft. There's a creative skill to it. Minecraft is not as it doesn't take, it's not like as skill centered as a lot of other games are. It's more of like you take your time thinking, planning things out, and perhaps it exercises your three-dimensional imagination capacities. Probably does that. What else do I kind of want more? I got plenty of logs to make more planks out of. I needed more ladder. That's the thing that I can do. Sure, let's make 9 ladders. And I guess that's it. It's the end of the third day. I do believe it's already the end of the third day. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. But yeah, I was gonna say. So I find that the brain exercise point, I find that to be a bit of a moot point. And the reason is because that kind of applies to anything that takes skill to do. Anything that's skill-based is going to be exercising your brain. Video games are particularly useful for that because the game worlds are very predictable and very systematic. So they're more brain-friendly in that regard, and I think that actually helps to exercise your brain in particular. Like I think video games are more effective at exercising your brain than than real world activities. Although every activity, anything you do that takes skill, there's my coal. There it is. Anything you do that takes any skill, exercise is an exercise of your brain. I'll just bring these along. I know I'm going to need them. Oh, I have lots of ladders down here. I didn't really need to make these ladders. I need to remember that. I just wanted to hang out at night a little bit, so I wanted to come up here and just finish the conversation. So I do think that that's a bit of a moot point, that it's brain exercise, because everything is brain exercise. Doing anything that... Oh, that's right, I needed a sapling to go on top of the tree. I kind of want to do that real quick before I forget, because I'm going to forget my next episode to do that. Oh, saplings are up here. What? I thought they were up. There they are. What did I used to put in the top chest? Oh, wood. Actual, like, stacks of wood. That's what I put in the top chest. I just don't have any stacks of wood out here for now. I have all of them. I have all of them at the construction site. Right? I'm doing this dangerously at night. I just wanted to get it done, just so that I don't have to remember it for next time. There we go. It's surprisingly not too dangerous. Well, they just haven't spawned. The monsters haven't spawned yet for some reason. That's odd. I'm not sure why. It's nighttime and it's very dark out there, but they haven't spawned yet. I guess that's a thing. So there he is. Hey, buddy. So yeah, everything exercises your brain, and video games in particular. I do think that they exercise your brain, but it's not the most productive way of exercising your brain. If you're concerned about productivity, you can do it. You can practice a musical instrument or something, or heck, what's other things that people could skill-based things. The fighting, martial arts are also very good for that. Anything that's physical, like just any kind of handyman type work, just working with tools is a bit of a skill. Driving a drill straight, things like that. So anything that's skill based is going to exercise your brain. Video games in particular, because they are very systematic. And our brains like systematic things. That's why it is soothing. That's why it's good mental health. It's good relief. It's good stress relief. It's good for reviving your motivational reserves. That's kind of the primary thing that I'm using it for, because I can get myself to play Minecraft currently. I am thoroughly enjoying playing Minecraft currently, and I'm glad. That means that I'm doing better than being so thoroughly depressed that I'm not even interested in playing video games. So that actually helps. That actually does. It's a step up from being so unmotivated that you don't even want to do this. So that I think that goes a long way, actually. And video games go a long way for that, and Minecraft in particular goes a long way for that. And then yeah, there's one more point. The other point that it's also kind of moot, but it's cheap consumption. Like if you're just trying to enjoy yourself as an expression of consumerism, just to do something to make yourself feel a sense of joy. Video games are cheap. You buy it once and then you have it for the rest of your life. and you can spend thousands of hours of fun time with that video game, especially with Minecraft, which is infinite, literally infinite. I mean, it's very close to infinite. It's just about infinite. Literally infinite with mods. So, I mean, it's a moot point to call it not really infinite. It's pretty much freaking infinite as far as any of us should be concerned. I want to kill those zombies. There's just a bunch of them down there. It's just free XP. I want to take advantage of the free XP real quick. Hey guys, come over. There's only you. You're the only one. I thought there were more of you. Okay, well, just one. Thank you for helping make America great again. Oh wow, and I leveled up to level 20. I'm still on level 20. We are on day 159, and I am on level 20. Okay, well, at least we're good on time. I like it how that this is good timing. We're right day 159. That's right on schedule, and I'm all set. I'm ready for the next episode. Next episode, I'm gonna make another world tour. It's time for the next world tour. I got a few more world tours lined up, and I'm thinking I should do it every three episodes. In between every 3 long play episodes, I'm gonna do a world tour episode. But anyways, this was. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a bit. I did talk. I'll probably revisit this topic because I'm feeling like I probably didn't really do justice entirely, covering it entirely. But yeah, that last point. I guess I should end this by saying that's also kind of a moot point, the cheap consumerism point, because you can make the case that, well, just about like a lot of other things also have that feature where you get it's fairly cheap, like musical instruments. They're fairly cheap. I mean, you buy them once and then you get to play it for the rest of your life. If you're, but it takes motivation. I mean, that takes more motivation. It's harder to get yourself to do that, unless you're already like well primed and you're doing it regularly. Then it makes it easier. But yeah, but it's cheap to just something to enjoy. It's a very cheap way to do that, and it's basically free after the initial cost. So in that regard, video games are also kind of great for that. But anyways, that kind of completes it. Those are the 4 things. It's an effective cope, builds up motivational reserves, good brain exercise, and it's cheap consumption, cheap consumerism. Those are the reasons I play video games, and those are the reasons I advocate for Minecraft, and those are the ways in which I believe I'm helping make America great again. By helping myself and help you get more motivated, perhaps, to do actually productive things that have a real world effect. That's not just mental. Like the effect of this is just mental. It doesn't really. We're not doing anything physically productive by working. Look at how far it's come. It's getting there. It's really taking up shape now. It's gonna be very rewarding to actually see this build come to completion. I'm really looking forward to that happening. Shouldn't be too long now. Well, I think we're more than halfway there. This has been part 9. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's been part 9. Hopefully, it's only going to be like 15 parts total, 16. I'm pretty sure by day 200 I should have this freaking completed. 20 more days. That should be enough. I have 40 more. No, I have 40 more days. I have 40 more days. I'll have some time for some other things too. I already have plans for other things, for things beyond this. I still haven't even got started on the mountain. Gonna need to do that. All right, I gotta stop doing this. I'm just rambling at the end of the episode. I have such a hard time ending episodes. It's hard to do that. I might have gotten the introduction down fairly well now that I'm not botching the introduction every time. But ending the episodes is it's freaking challenging. It's just to freaking cut it off and just be like, all right, that's it. I've said enough. It is time. We're watching the sunrise is about to come out. I really need to sleep just a little bit. Just get a little bit of that REM sleep in me. All right, now I'm all primed. I'm ready for another 3 days of building. All right, but I'm gonna save that for next time. That's about it for now. That's it. Next video, I'm gonna do another world tour. and then I hope I'll see you back in here. I hope I'll see you guys for the world tour. I'd really, it'd be great if you guys check out the world tours. They're great. I think the world tours are great. I should be should be pretty exciting. All right, that's it. That's it. I gotta stop talking. Thanks again. Thank you guys very much. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with these reasons, or do you have other things to add to this list of reasons why you play video games, why you consider video games to actually be somewhat productive? And or do you have people in your lives that are alive, that are perhaps your parents, that that have been trying to make the case that you should not be playing video games, and do you want to express your frustration with how people just don't understand something like, I don't know, just feel free to share your thoughts on this. Thoughts are always very welcome. I always look forward to any comments I might receive. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and Shadowlay, my fellows. Shadowlay.